So now, maybe we could have a look at a worldview in action. You know, our worldview is a series of images in our mind and stories that play out about how the world works, where things came from, how things are today and how they were in the past. We have to look at where they come from as well, too. So an example of a worldview, one that I like to use, is the east coast of North America. So picture the east coast of North America back in the 1500s, the 1400s. 1400s, 1500s. What if a ship was going along the coast, up and down the coast? And if you were in that ship, what would you see? Now, many ships did go along that coast in the 1500s. So you would ask, well, what would people see? And determine your worldview from that. Now, the image of the Indian has been universally destroyed around the world. And I think you could go anywhere in the world and probably get very similar answers to a series of questions that you could ask about what had been accomplished here. What did the indigenous accomplish? Or what did they accomplish? Where were they at in their innovation, in their technology, in the way that they lived? And you could go to Beijing, Johannesburg, Paris, or Portugal, places in Africa, Thailand, Brazil, Mexico, Saskatchewan in Canada, New York, Chicago. You could go to Indian reservation as well. The information doesn't tend to be on people's radar, and it's not out there, and you get probably similar answers anywhere in the world to this fictitious questionnaire. So what would you see in this one example? The east coast of North America in the 1400s, 1500s. Pristine wilderness. I've seen that image in movies. Pristine wilderness and just woods and not much happening, just waiting for somebody to come and move into it. But that's not what you would see. If you went up and down there in a ship, you would see evidence of life. You would see that there was people living there. You would see towns, villages, smoke. Not big populations by any means, but you would see cornfields 12 miles, 15 miles, 18 miles long. Evidence of people living there. The pristine wilderness comes back to it again and again and again. And that's a comfortable myth, because it means that if it's pristine wilderness, well, then Europeans could just come here and they're not really taking it from anyone else, are they? So where did you get that image from? Where do you get some of your images from, some of your worldviews? When we look at altering those or transforming worldviews, first of all, we have to ask, where do they come from?